Hello there, it's John again with another tutorial video. This is continuing the talk that we did on Monday regarding fringing and halos in photographs. Ralph posted a question on the forum asking how do you remove chromatic aberration when you're using Photoshop elements, because there doesn't seem to be a way of doing that. So here I am in Elements, and I'm going to open up one of my photos, and the photo I'm going to choose is this one, and this is opened up in Camera Raw because this is a raw image, but you know, all this I'm going to show you here will still apply even if it's a JPEG. Normally in Camera Raw there would be an option on here for lens corrections, and you would go to that to remove the chromatic aberration, but in Elements that isn't available. So I'm going to open the image, and the next thing I would look at is to go to the filter menu to see if I've got anything under here, and there's nothing there either. Fortunately, the way to do it in Elements, it's a little bit more labor intensive, but not by a huge amount. So the first thing I'm going to do is to duplicate this layer. The next thing I'm going to do is to go to the filter menu, and we'll go to blur and Gaussian blur, and I'm going to set the blur amount on here to just enough that I can't see my color fringing. So let's just move this up. On this particular photo it's around about 7 or 8 pixels. I would imagine that on most photos it's going to be of that range, maybe a little less, maybe a little more. It'll depend on the photograph. We click OK to that, and that gives us a blurred photo. So the next thing we do is we go to the blend mode, and we'll set that to color. And if we zoom in on this, and move over, we can see that the color fringing has indeed gone. Unfortunately, it's removed a lot of the color elsewhere in the photo. So what we then need to do is to go to the layer menu, and we choose layer mask and hide all. This brings the color fringing back, so we now need to remove it. So we choose a brush. We're going to choose a brush which has got a nice feather to it. Make sure the opacity is set to 100%, and then we choose a size which is, you know, convenient for us to paste out. Make sure the foreground color is white, because we're now going to reveal the blurred area, and we're just going to wipe down then where that aberration is, and we can see in here that removes that quite nicely, but we're not touching anywhere else in the photo that may also have colour on there that we don't want to remove. So let's just wipe across here. We can wipe down there. And that really is all you need to do to remove chromatic aberration using Photoshop Elements. Yes, it's a little bit more work. Unfortunately, if you're going to use Elements, this is one of the things that Adobe in their wisdom have chosen not to include. But it's not too much more work, and you can get a pretty nice job. This would also work if you're using Photoshop or PaintShop Pro or Affinity Photo or any other editor, and the remove chromatic aberration tool doesn't work quite as well as you would like. This is how you would then go around doing it manually. So thank you for watching this. Keep an eye out in the forums, because I shall be posting more videos covering some of the stuff that we talked about on Monday. So thank you for watching again, and I'll speak to you soon.